Ever wondered why some people seem to attract success like a magnet while others work just as hard but stay stuck in the same loop? Is it luck? Is it timing? Or maybe it's something deeper, something inside their mind. Today's story will flip your perspective upside down and show you how one small realization can turn a nobody into somebody unforgettable. In a busy downtown square in Chicago, people rushed by, coffee in one hand, phone in the other, eyes glued to screens. Among them sat a young man named Jake, a street musician with a beat-up guitar and a tired smile. Every day, Jake played his heart out. His songs had emotion, pain, and dreams in every chord, but the crowd barely noticed. A few coins clinked in his guitar case, maybe $1 or two if someone felt generous. That night, as Jake counted his change, he sighed. Maybe talent just isn't enough anymore. He looked at his reflection in a store window, a man chasing a dream everyone else had already given up on. The next morning, Jake set up his spot again. But before he could start playing, a man in a sharp suit stopped right in front of him. He wasn't one of Jake's usual listeners. This guy screamed success. Polished shoes, Rolex on his wrist, confident eyes that seemed to see through people. The man asked, "Hey kid, how long you been doing this?" Jake chuckled. "Feels like forever. I play, they walk by. That's the story." The man tilted his head and said something Jake didn't expect. "You ever thought maybe you're the product, not the music?" Jake frowned. "What's that supposed to mean?" The man smiled slightly. "You're not just playing songs, you're selling emotion. But you're selling it for pennies because you don't see your own worth." He dropped a $100 bill in Jake's guitar case and walked off without another word. Jake stared after him, stunned. What did he mean? I'm the product? That night, Jake couldn't sleep. Those words haunted him. You're the product. He thought, if I don't value what I do, why should anyone else? The next morning, Jake made a bold decision. He set up a sign in front of his spot that read, Custom Songs, $20. Tell me your story, I'll turn it into music. People started stopping out of curiosity. A woman asked him to write a song about her late husband. A kid wanted one for his mom's birthday. Jake played from the heart. And for the first time, people didn't just give money. They cried, smiled, hugged him. He wasn't a street performer anymore. He was a storyteller, a creator of memories. Weeks passed and Jake's small idea exploded. Tourists came to hear the guy who writes your story in a song. Someone recorded a video and posted it online. It hit 1 million views overnight. Soon, local news channels wanted interviews. A music producer reached out. And one morning, as Jake was packing his guitar, a familiar voice called out behind him, "Told you, kid." You're the product. Jake turned around, and it was the same businessman. Jake laughed. Guess you were right, sir. The man smiled. I wasn't trying to be right. I was trying to wake you up. Then he added something that stuck with Jake forever. The day you start seeing yourself as valuable, the world starts treating you that way. Months later, Jake wasn't performing on the streets anymore. He was on a stage, lights shining, crowd cheering, holding his first signed album. Before his last song, he looked into the audience and said, I used to play for coins. Now I play for hearts. Because success doesn't start with money. It starts with mindset. The crowd erupted. He smiled, remembering the day that one stranger changed everything. Life's not about what you have. It's about how you see what you have. You can be sitting on gold and still feel poor if your mindset is small. But once you realize your worth, you stop asking for permission to be great. Remember, you don't get what you want, you get what you believe you deserve. So believe bigger, act bolder, and give value before you expect to receive it.